Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 207, and I just realized that I'd made a miscalculation again. Well, kind of. So, I don't need 18,000 nether brick blocks. I forgot to divide that by 4 in my head. I actually only need 4,697, which I, um, have, and a bit extra. Now, there's still a backlog of nether bricks all the way over to here-ish. It's probably gone into here now, yeah. So, I'm going to let that process into... Actually, I guess I don't really need that. Because I can use these for other things. Mostly for making... oh, I could have used the compressor as well. That probably would have been a better option, which wouldn't have used this much paper. But oh well. I wish I'd known that before, but what is done is done. So I can use these to make burnt bricks for making blacksmith's hammers, which is a wear and tear thing. But yeah, so probably we are going to pack those into a drawer. So let's plop one down there. And of course I can't auto-extract from the packager. Is that it? That's it. Well, no. There are more here. Why aren't you being... Oh, right. It's because you aren't being accepted by the packager anymore since I removed the components. There's a bunch in here as well. I'll get experience for that. That's interesting. Let's get that. That should be it, I think. So we have about 1,000 extra nether bricks, but that's fine. Don't need those right now, of course. So now whoops, dang it. Now we're going to craft these together with, well, those, together with the soul sand. We're going to do this in the packager, or with the packager, of course. So we're going to need more paper. Throw that in there. And we're going to need 2 inputs. Come on, pop off. There we go. Okay, so that is bricks. Going to need some more tape for that drawer. Should have tape somewhere. If not, I can just make a bit more. And this is going to be pretty straightforward, hopefully. Just need to figure out a good way of outputting 2 things into the packager at once, because it is in a little bit of an awkward position for that. So we're going to grab this. We are going to need a new output drawer, of course. Should have that somewhere. So I can have Maybe what I'll do is I'll have two hoppers like this. And then I can set this one to remember or keep one item of each here, and then have a couple of slots reserved for salt sand and a couple reserved for nether bricks. So we're going to grab this drawer of salt sand. Now I really only want to craft the required amount. I don't want to craft more blocks than I need. And I can control that by providing a specific amount of paper to make sure that it doesn't overcraft, which is nice. Do I have any more drawers somewhere? I should have more drawers somewhere. I need an output. Do I have any here? No free ones. I can grab one of these. But yeah, so if I count the amount of paper that I input, I can make sure that it only runs a set number of operations. So I can make sure that I only get what I need and don't produce more infernal bricks. Do not want you to go into the sorting system. Really? Okay. There we go. Okay, there's my output drawer. Put that there. I might need to upgrade it, but I can do that. I can move one of these upgrades. So first we are going to put these down, and then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to make sure that there are reserved slots. We're going to take the paper out of this, and I actually need one of each of these, because now I can't use a wildcard recipe. I need to be specific. So that is the recipe, right? Let's check just to be sure. Yes. Because you can't produce packages with things that aren't actually recipes in them. And I definitely do not want to do that. So, now, so I need 4,697 of these, and you get 2 blocks per operation, so I can divide that by 2. And then I get a half block, which I have to round up. So I need 2,349 crafting operations. We can probably put these back. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that number of paper first. Now, unfortunately, the paper production has slowed down pretty significantly. Wait, what? Ah, dang it. Something. Ah, okay. Come on, stupid server. Hate you. Paper production has slowed down pretty significantly because I ran out of water, pretty much. Which is not something that I expected to happen. Which is why I lamented the fact that I didn't know about the compressor recipe before, because if I had, I would have saved a lot of water. And when I say I've run out of water, I mean the tanks up top. So we're going to have the paper output into this drawer here. And I need quite a bit of it, 2,349 pieces of paper. And as you can see here, the pulp isn't the bottleneck. It is the water supply, most definitely. This doesn't use as much water, and I'm not entirely sure why. I guess it's because it's producing more resources per operation that it keeps up, because the paper one's only producing one piece per one piece of paper per operation. It ends up using a lot more water as well. Now what I think I might do is take the whatever fertilizer is left here, if any, and there's a bunch. I'm going to put that into the farm over there instead, to produce more sugar cane. Because using sugar cane to produce water, or produce paper, doesn't use water, which is useful. Although it is a bit slower, because the sugar cane doesn't grow as fast, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So we'll do that. Now, of course, everything doesn't fit in there. Don't really want to carry it around. Let's dump it in here for now. To have some more appetite, raw appetite as well. That I should have enough sand to use that now. The screen's glitched again. It has two separate layers. Again, I don't know why that happens. Yeah. The power thing has worked out fine. I guess I can turn off the boiler now. Although, I guess it doesn't really hurt to have that running either, because it's producing power. It decreases the wear on the nuclear reactor. But this thing has been working out. It's been sparing the reactor a bit. Of course, it is. If this empties even slightly, what is going to happen is it's going to connect the cable. All the power in down by the reactor is going to flow up here, and it's going to fill this back up, and then it's going to disconnect it again. So it's going to keep connecting and disconnecting this cable. Fortunately, because of how I set up the reactor with the with it only turning on the reactor when the buffer down there, when the capacitor, the power level in the capacitor next to the reactor gets low enough, the reactor doesn't turn on and off constantly, which was the entire idea by that. So that is good. That works out. Now, I'm not sure what to do about this water situation. I could put up another water tank, but I don't think that would do a whole lot. I think basically what I need to do is just wait. This is pressurized water, which I cannot use. Really. Because it's not going to be accepted by the carpenter. Producing sugarcane is going to take some time unless I set up a manual farm and start farming more of it, which I could. This has become kind of a mess. How much do I actually have in here? Another drawback of that farm is that it will produce all of these things, and it will waste some, because it also harvests cactus and resin that also uses fertilizer. But if these are full, it's going to basically waste. It's going to void them, and that wastes that fertilizer. Just a bit unfortunate. I suppose what I could do is go over to the... If I take these universal fluid cells, I have 3 stacks of them, I could go over to the outpost. I can actually do that. I just realized I can teleport there. And I should bring as much as I can, which means I should bring these tanks as well. And then to get back, I need this thing. Because that has a water spring, which is a better source of water. Ugh, stupid drone keeps getting stuck on these doors, but whatever. So I might have too much stuff. I guess all I need are these, and the rest can remain here. Right, I also need the drill to be able to break the tanks again. Okay, let's make sure the drone prefer that not getting brought with me. I haven't been here in a while. I haven't actually gone to the construction site since I built that other the last building. I think I should just be able to do that, and this should fill these tanks for me. And then that and this pump here should engage and produce some water for me if it's needed. This is probably a pretty good plan. I mean, I do use one of my chargers in the Ender Porter, which is a precious item because I can't make it, because I can't get any more Ender Amethysts. If you don't remember, or didn't see that episode, this Ender Amethyst doesn't actually generate anywhere. It is supposed to, but I think it used to generate in the dimension, the sky dimension that Biomes of Plenty used to have. That doesn't exist in this version anymore, or nor in future versions. So, and it doesn't generate the block anywhere else. I think it's supposed to generate in the end, but that wasn't added in this version. I think it does in more recent versions. So I cheated in a block when I realized, or I cheated in a single Ender Amethyst, I think, if I recall correctly, when I realized that it doesn't exist in the world anywhere. I tried setting up a configuration in custom origin to make it generate in the end, but I never got that working, and then I got distracted by other things. So I only have this one ender porter. Fortunately, I can use the... you can repair it with the blacksmith's anvil and blacksmith's hammer from mariculture. Of course, that uses experience, which is a not a super precious resource, but it's also relatively cheap to repair because it doesn't have that many charges, and it doesn't count as enchanted, which is kind of feels a little cheaty. So I prefer not using this. But there's our water, and we can come back here a couple more times. I mean, I'll probably repair this because it's pretty convenient. So let's pop this. We'll send us over to spawn. I wonder if this is what resets my spawn point. Maybe it is. Oh, there's sugarcane here as well. Should probably grab that. Ouch. Is that cactus missing? What happened to my cactus farm? I don't remember it looking like this. Did I do that? I must have. There's nobody else on the server. Yet. But I don't remember harvesting it like this. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't really matter right now. Let's just head back in. I'll probably fix it. There's some water missing there as well. That's also strange. Let's ignore the creeper. Pop in here. Now have a bunch more water. We can put that into the thing down here. The tank here. And that is going to allow us to produce a bunch of more paper. We're also going to craft these sugar canes that I collected into paper as well. Although I don't have my crafting thing on me. I can use this table here though. Gets us 30 pieces of paper, which gets us a bit of the way there. Right. The hopper does keep up with the carpenter, it's inputting more water than it uses every tick, so that's good. Can't put a speed upgrade in it just because. So then we can fit more water in here if it keeps the internal tank fuller. Let's have a look at the sugarcane output over here. Carpenters use a lot of power as well. 32 blocks over here is not too bad. Let's go get my stuff from over here again. I had a clean inventory for a bit there at least. Okay, so now I have my crafting kit again. It's nice. Can make some more paper. Not that that helps much when we need 2,000 items, or 2,000 pieces. at least we have plenty of wood to make paper out of. I say, as I only have less than 2 stacks left. Although there is some backlog. Just a little bit. But yeah, so I'll probably actually need the... Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, the tree farm is more efficient as far as... It's actually a lot more efficient than the sugarcane orchard farm. So I'll probably move the fertilizer, all of it, back to the tree farm. Yeah, is this out of dirt? It's out of dirt. Okay. I should have more dirt. In here. So we're going to resupply that. And yeah, plenty of dirt. Got tons of the dirt. I have a redstone torch that I don't really want to carry around. Let's put that there. Get some more room for dirt. We can put the ender porter away for now. So we're getting close to the end of the episode, and we didn't actually get the crafting started, which is a bit unfortunate. I would have liked if we actually got it going, but we have done a bunch of stuff, at least. Throw this in there, and hopefully, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this up, and I'm going to get the paper amount that is required before the next episode. And I'm also going to prepare crafting some of the other blocks and probably craft some of them beforehand. So hopefully in the next episode we will be ready to actually finish making the infernal bricks and anything else that I have left that might be interesting, and then hopefully start assembling the building, the museum. So with that, I will see you then. Hi! Welcome to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. If you didn't, click the dislike button, or leave a comment telling me either way, because any sort of user engagement makes YouTube more likely to show the video in searches or suggestions. Now, did you know that I have a page on my website that has a list of all of the shows I have on YouTube, even past ones, along with their respective publishing schedules, as well as a list of all of the past videos that is searchable by series, tags, or title. And I also have a subscription system that is entirely separate from YouTube's that allow you to subscribe to specific shows from me, as well as stream notifications, such as when I schedule or start a stream. So if that sounds useful, do go and check that out. There are links in the description.